Hello, welcome back to the video series where we are reviewing the Understanding Construction Drawings textbook. This video is about Unit 29 and that is all about fireplaces. So what we will do here in this unit, we'll describe the foundation, firebox, throat, and chimney of a wood burning fireplace and also see the finish of the exposed parts of the fireplace, and also we'll see the methods used to vent a gas burning fireplace. So first of all, let's go back to basics, and that is the construction and theory of operation of wood burning fireplaces. So a fireplace can be divided into four major parts or zones, such as foundation, firebox, throat area, and chimney. So each of these zones has a definite function, and let's take a look at each of the zones. So foundation. The fireplace foundation serves the same purpose as the foundation of the house. It supports the upper parts and spreads the weight over an area of stable earth. The foundation consists of a footing and walls capable of supporting the necessary weight, and the fireplace foundation sometimes houses an ash pit, and that is the reservoir to hold ashes that are dropped through the ash dump. And that's like a small door in the floor of the fireplace. So when the foundation includes an ash pit, a clean out door is installed near the bottom of the ash pit. And here, again, you can see the sections here. So please refer to the drawings here and the photographs. And you can see the ash dump, you can see the clean out door, and you can see the section view of a masonry fireplace. So let's move to the next zone, and that is the firebox. And this is the area where the fire is built. In all wood burning masonry fireplaces, the firebox is constructed of two layers of masonry, and each layer is called a wythe. Wythe. So the floor of the firebox consists of fire bricks laid over a concrete base. The concrete base may extend beyond the face of the firebox to support the hearth. The hearth, which may be tile, stone, brick, or slate, forms a non-combustible floor area in front of the fireplace. The outer walls of the firebox are most often common brick. The inner walls are of fire brick to withstand the heat of the fire, and the firewall of the firebox slopes in to direct the smoke and gas into the throat area. So the masonry over the fireplace opening is supported by a steel lintel, and lintel is long enough so that 4 inches of it can rest on the masonry at each end. So we're moving to the next zone of the fireplace, and that is the throat. So the throat is the area where the firebox narrows into the chimney, and modern wood burning fireplaces are built with a metal damper in the throat. And damper is a door that can be closed to prevent heat from escaping up the chimney when the fireplace is not in use. The damper is placed on top of the firebox with 1 inch clearance on all four sides. And this allows to actually expand as it gets hot. So again, refer to the images. Then the flat area behind the damper or above the sloped back of the firebox is called the smoke shelf. The smoke shelf is especially important for the proper operation of the fireplace. The cold air coming down the chimney hits the smoke shelf and turns back with the rising hot gas and smoke from the firebox. And this helps carry the smoke and gas up the chimney. So if the smoke shelf is not built properly and kept clean, the fallen cold air can force the smoke and gas back into the firebox. So that definitely needs to be constructed properly. Let's move to the final zone of the fireplace, and that is the chimney. And the chimney carries the smoke and hot gas from the throat to above the house. The top of the chimney must be high enough above the roof, trees, and other nearby obstructions to ensure that the air flows evenly across the top. And according to the IRCO, International Residential Code, the chimney must extend at least 2 feet through the roof and 2 feet above anything within 10 feet, including the trees and other obstructions. However, the dimensions on the drawings should always be followed. To ensure the fire safety and a smooth inner surface, masonry chimneys are aligned with the clay flue. This flue is installed in 2 foot sections as the chimney is built. A 1 inch airspace is allowed between the flue lining and the chimney masonry. And again, you can see this in the diagram here in the textbook. So in recent years, metal chimneys have become very popular, and these chimneys are lightweight. They do not require massive foundation for their support, and also it takes less time to install them. So um, also a chimney enclosure of this type is called a chase. So again, you can see all the drawings here in the textbook. Let's talk a little bit about the prefabricated metal fireplaces. Um, so we know that constructing masonry fireplaces is time consuming, and actually people need to know how to construct that and how, where to add the shelf. And also there are other um, hints and tips and tricks how to build a proper fireplace. So now there are engineered or metal fireboxes that have been developed, and they can be installed in very little time and require only just like smaller foundations. Um, they are prefabricated, and there are a few manufacturers who is doing that. And also, the double wall improves the heating ability of the metal fireplace. Cool air enters the space between the walls through the openings near the bottom, and hot air, and the air absorbs heat from the fire. And because warm air naturally rises, it exits through openings near the top of the unit. And then the outside surfaces are cooled by the circulating air, and unit can be enclosed in wood if recommended by the manufacturer. So please always check the manuals. Let's move to the gas burning fireplaces. And now it's the feature of many newer homes, and that is actually becoming more common than the wood burning fireplaces. So gas fireplaces are efficient, but some heat is lost through the metal surfaces. And it's very important that the manufacturer's specifications and instructions are followed when you decide to uh, construct this type of fireplaces. So let us move to the final subsection of the unit, and that is fireplace drawings. So where a gas fireplace is to be installed, most of the information about the fireplace is found in the manufacturer's installation instructions. But wood-burning fireplaces are constructed on site from masonry materials, so the building plans and elevations must supply all the construction information. And the foundation is normally included on the foundation plan. Then the dimensions and notes show the location of the fireplace size and also materials. More detailed information about the fireplace is shown on the fireplace details, which may as well be like a separate sheet if there are a few fireplaces in the house or if it's a complex one. So the details often um, include the following section views of the fireplace. So there you can find the dimensions of the firebox, materials used inside the firebox or fire brick, materials used for the outside of the firebox and chimney, then ash dump, if any, lintel over the opening, dimensions of the hearth, mantle, if any, dimensions from the smoke shelf to the flue, then size of the flue, and the materials that are used. And usually you can find the elevations. So you'll see the exterior elevations if it's facing the exterior wall, and the interior elevations just to see how that is facing the interior space. So that was it for our unit 29. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in unit 30.